Hello everyone, the Crime Life channel is with you. Tara Faye Grinstead, a model, beauty pageant participant, and part-time high school history teacher from Ocilla, Georgia, disappeared under unknown circumstances on October 22, 2005. Despite the great resonance and active searches, for 12 years, the fate of the missing girl remained unknown. Tara Grinstead was born on November 14, 1974, in Hawkinsville, Georgia, to Bill and Faye Grinstead. Tara was a notable girl with good looks, was a model, and even won a local beauty pageant in 1999, and also participated in the Miss Georgia beauty pageant. The money she won in beauty contests helped her pay for college. Tara graduated from college in 2003 and received a master's degree in education from the university. While still in college, Tara began working as a high school history teacher at a high school in Ocilla. On October 22, 2005, on the eve of her disappearance, Tara attended a beauty contest where she acted as a mentor for young participants, and at the end of the competition, she also attended a barbecue. It was a Saturday evening. On October 24, 2005, on Monday, Tara did not show up for work at school, and she also did not answer calls and messages. The neighbors also drew attention to Tara's unusual behavior on the weekend of October 22 and 23, 2005. According to the neighbors, Tara came home at about the same time and always turned on the lights in the house. Tara Grinstead's house. But on Saturday, October 27, 2005, the girl was not only very late, but also did not turn on the light in the house when she came in. Relatives and friends also did not know about the girl's whereabouts. She was not at home. On the afternoon of October 24, the local police joined the case, and detectives examined the house. Tara's mobile phone was at home. Her car was parked outside the house in its usual place. Only it was unlocked. The relatives said that the wallet and the keys to the house were missing. There were no signs of forced entry, nor were there any signs of a struggle. The local police, after initial searches, yielded no results, and there were no confirmed versions of the girl's disappearance, as well as suggesting the possible commission of a crime, turned to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, for help, since the case clearly went beyond the resources of a small urban police station. Large-scale searches were organized, in which not only special search teams, relatives and friends of the girl, but also Tara's students and work colleagues took part. The media were involved, but no evidence, leads, witnesses, or traces of Tara Grinstead were found. Tara's parents have announced a reward for any data that will help them find their daughter. Marcus Harper is Tara's ex-lover, who once worked in law enforcement. Tara's former student, who 6 months before her disappearance tried to break into the teacher's house and aggressively pursued her. However, the suspects had a reliable alibi. After 3 years of unsuccessful attempts to find the girl, in 2008, the case of Tara Grinstead was again brought to public attention after a report on the CBS News channel in the program 48 Hours Mysteries of Crimes. The program discussed the case of another mysterious disappearance of another girl, Jennifer Cassie, in Orlando, Florida, 3 months after Tara disappeared. Journalists noted similarities with the disappearance of Tara Grinstead. The report caused a wide discussion in the society. Tara's car parked outside the house. There were many questions about the absence of any versions of the girl's disappearance and, in general, the lack of results of police work. The police, in turn, had to publish some details of the investigation. In particular, a statement was made that a latex glove containing DNA traces that did not belong to Tara but belonged to another unidentified person was found at the scene of a possible crime, namely near Tara's car. Detective Gary Routwell, who is investigating the disappearance, also said that DNA was analyzed, and agents know that it is male DNA, but it was not possible to determine who exactly belongs to. During the investigation, the detective said, agents compared DNA with dozens of others taken from men who had a connection with Tara Grinstead, as well as potential suspects. None of them are suitable, Routwell said. Information about the DNA found was entered into the databases of the state of Georgia and the National Data Registry, but no matches were found. On February 23, 2017, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation announced that it had received evidence of a crime against Tara, which led to the arrest of Rian Alexander Duque on charges of murdering Tara Grinstead. The evidence was the testimony of Brooke Sheridan, the ex-girlfriend of Ryan Duke's friend, to whom he told about his complicity in the murder of a teacher in 2005. About 3 years before Tara Grinstead disappeared, Ryan Duke attended the school where Tara Grinstead worked as a teacher, and they knew each other. According to the materials of the criminal case, Duke, intoxicated, decided to commit theft at Tara Grinstead's house on the evening of October 22, 2005, the day when she took part in a beauty contest as a mentor. Tara was resting because she arrived later than usual that evening. Tara probably woke up hearing the sounds of someone walking around the house and found Duke at the scene of the crime. Fearing that he would be arrested, since Tara knew Duke and of course recognized him, he attacked the girl and killed her during the struggle. Ryan Duke showed investigators the place on the farm owned by his parents, where he, together with Bo Dukes, hid the murdered Tara Grinstead. Ryan Duke and Bo Dukes. On March 3, 2017, Ryan Duke's accomplice, Bo Dukes, was also arrested. The criminals are not relatives, just similar surnames. He claimed that he was not directly involved in the murder of Tara, but assisted the killer in hiding all possible evidence of the crime. In August 2017, the investigation indicted Bo Dukes. The trial of Bo Dukes began on March 19, 2019. He was found guilty and sentenced to 25 years in prison on March 22, 2019. In the trial of the alleged murderer Ryan Duke, contrary to the seemingly obvious and already publicized circumstances of the crime, the case took an unexpected turn. Ryan Duke's murder trial was scheduled for April 1, 2019, but the Georgia Supreme Court postponed the trial to March 28, 2019. Then the case was postponed several times at the request of Duke's lawyers. As a result, the trial did not begin until May 9, 2022. At the trial, Duke recounted the testimony he had previously given during the preliminary investigation and declared his innocence in the murder of Tara. He gave a completely different testimony and accused Dukes of murder. Ryan Duke claimed that his confession to the murder was obtained under the influence of illegal substances and fear of the real killer, Bo Dukes. He said that a friend woke him up late on October 22, 2005, the day Tara disappeared, and confessed to the murder and even showed him her belongings. Bo Dukes explained to him that he had killed Tara during the ensuing struggle when she caught him at the time of the robbery. And he told the jury that he was guilty only of helping Bo Dukes get rid of the containers and evidence. The prosecutor's office insisted that the change of testimony was nothing more than an attempt to evade punishment. The prosecution pointed out that Duke's confession and his testimony given at the investigation contained details that could only be known to the person who committed the murder. For example, Duke told investigators that he made a call to Grinstead's home number from a payphone after his escape from her house to see if she would answer because he was not sure that he had killed Tara. However, when she didn't answer the phone, he returned and found her dead. In addition, investigators also found Duke's DNA on a latex glove that was found in Grinstead's yard. Despite this and other evidence, Duke's testimony caused the jury to doubt his guilt. On May 20, 2022, Duke was acquitted by a jury of murder and robbery charges, but was found guilty of assisting in concealing evidence of a crime and not reporting the murder. 3 days later, Duke was sentenced, and the maximum sentence imposed on the charges was 10 years in prison. Thus, a legal paradox actually occurred. In the case of home invasion, robbery, and murder of Tara Faye Grinstead, a high school teacher, no one was found guilty, while two people accusing each other of killing Tara were sentenced to different terms on charges of knowingly giving false testimony and concealing evidence of a crime.